Hi everyone, I'm Teresa.
I'm David.
We're retired and road tripping. We have made it to Rend Lake. We're going to go ahead and pull in here at the South Markum Rec area. This is our first time being up here. We're pretty much checking this out. Corps of Engineer campgrounds north of the Shawnee National Forest. Pretty much checking this out for our own. We decided to go ahead and video what we find here. Corps of Engineers, as you know, half price on their camping rates if you have America's Beautiful Pass or Senior Pass or military. We're going to find out. This looks like it's an exciting little area, so we'll be checking out the campgrounds. We're giving you any information that we can find. Okay, we are traveling just north of the Shawnee National Forest. Took about 45 minutes. We're up here checking out camping around Rend Lake. Corps of Engineer campgrounds. 2 dump stations, maybe 3. They do have a sign that says reservation. Do not set up without a reservation. Recreation.gov. But I am pretty sure that I read somewhere that they can do walk-ins. Full hookup is $26 a night. Electric is $18 a night. 10 sites are $16 a night. Campground host is on duty. All right, this loop right here is closed. Beaver Lodge. The first loop they've got closed off for volunteers. It looks like they got, this is a humongous Corps of Engineer campground. Buck Ridge, 49 to 63. I guess we'll go down here. We'll see what it looks like. $49 here to my right. $50 to my right. This is a Tuesday, and there are a lot of people in here. But this is the thing that you got to remember about Corps of Engineer campgrounds that I even kind of forget. Most of these people are retired people camping with electricity for $9. Unless they have full hookups, and then it's a little bit more than that. But there's 54, it was open. Down here you got some lake views. 55's got a lake view. 56 is open with nobody here. Look at that view. Man, I would take that in a heartbeat. 56, 57. They got some firewood. 58. 59. You know, if you could stay here and camp for, what would that be? $70 for a whole week? With all your comforts of home?
How many dollars? $9?
18 if you're not full hookup.
Oh, yeah.
So half of that would be 9. Here's 60. 61.
$63 for 7 days. That or the
Really cute playground in amongst the pine trees right in front of us. Okay, we're not going to do every loop in here because this is just...
145 sites in this whole place.
We'll show you the ones that kind of have a water view. There's the shower house. 66 here. These are actually spread out pretty far. 68 to my right, 67 to my left. Hey, those right there when you came in, they got plenty of room. Morning. There's some really nice looking ones that are open. 73.
Big trees in here too.
This one's got a little bit of a lake view, 75.
Yeah, down here, the end comes right up to the.
Now there's some really nice open ones in here. 76, 78, 79's got a really nice view of the lake.
This one here looks like they just got electricity here.
Okay, this right here, this right here is why we don't reserve online. Look at 80, 82.
There.
I would definitely take one of those. Those are so awesome. We're going to see if we can grab the campground host, see if we can get some winter hour information. 83. Now, here's the deal. I think if somebody is at that gatehouse, you can drive in and they would reserve it for you. You know what I mean? Like if you're a type of person that doesn't know how to do it, or you would rather them, they can assign you your spot. This is really cute. This is a really cute loop down here in these pine trees. 86 has got an amazing view of the lake. 86.
So some of these has got water and some of them don't.
Walk-in sites.
Yeah. 3 of them.
There's 87 in this little cove. Look at these little babies right here in these pine trees. 88 is open. Fire ring, concrete picnic table, lantern post. These people are all together. They got their little sites hooked together.
Some of those stakes has reservable and some of them don't. So it varies, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get some info. Beautiful. Wow, it's pretty.
The next one's not.
92.
So some of them's got water and some of them don't.
93. Dave just made an observation. Some of them have a reservable tag on them and some of them don't. And it seems like the ones that are not reservable, some of the nicest ones are open. So see, like 95, 96 do not have a red reservable. We'll see if we can get some info. Here's 99. All these people want, they just want peace and quiet. Looks like there's a big muddy mess right by their camp spot.
They took the end spot. That one there is reservable.
All right, we're going to work our way on out of here now. See if we can find the campground host. And I think we're going to go to the visitor center. Looks like they have a bike trail, hiking and walking trail that connects you to campgrounds and probably goes up to the visitor center.
Goes to the boat ramp.
All right, no campground host. We're not going to bother him. We were hoping he'd be outside. Dave's got 3 bars of AT&T. They've got a boat launch. Plenty of camping here. Different kinds of sites. Different kinds of prices depending on what you want. We're going to go to the visitor center. See what we can find out. As we're crossing the dam, Dave's got some info on water levels and wow.
This is about 5 feet above normal pool.
There's people down there below the thing fishing.
13 miles long, 3 miles wide. Second largest lake in the state of Illinois. Started building this project in the early 60s.
We need to cross the dam to get to the visitor center, but that view is amazing. Wow.
Big muddy river. They authorized to start building the dam in 62. It was completed in 1973.
Pulling into the visitor center. We're not sure if they're open or not. There's not many cars here.
It says it's open, closes at 4.
All right, well, we will get out and see what kind of info we can get. Okay, South Markum, the campground that we were just at, is right over there. Okay, we crossed the dam.
Then North Markum is right over there. That's the public use area and boat ramp.
And then we'll go up and do Gun Creek.
And then right up that way, the fork goes off to the east. That is the state park, Wayne Fitzgerald.
Let's go ahead and turn around here, Dave, so they can get the lake in the background. We'll put an end to this South Markum campground. Now, the visitor center is definitely worth going to. That is a beautiful, it's got to be fairly new. Like, it was beautiful. The lady in there working was very nice. We had some campground questions. We wanted to know, Dave saw some of them had red and some of them didn't. And she said, I wonder if that means it's reserved, and the ones that is not reserved, but they all have to be reserved, is what she's thinking. And then she told us definitely in the wintertime, for sure, they lock the gates, you're not coming in. And then I explained to her the question why we asked that is because in Missouri and Kansas, they do not lock the gates and you can come in and camp for free in the wintertime.
Yep.
And she said, not here. But she is very nice. All right, Dave, anything else you want to add?
Well, the lake was 5 feet higher than what we're at right now because you can see the debris line in the yard.
Yeah, all I know is that it is absolutely beautiful. With all the blues and with the clouds back there.
Yep.
It's really beautiful.
Normal pool is 5 feet lower than what we're at right now.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Nothing I can think of right now.
All right. Well, America's beautiful. Get out and see it.
Like and subscribe if you want to.
We'll see you.